We were talking about how if you get up high enough in a place like Blackstone, you either keep rising and then the air gets thinner and thinner, or you find your way out. And that's what's happened with Kathleen McCarthy, probably the top woman in institutional CRE. So what's going on?
We just discussed how she is the co-CEO or was the co-CEO with Nadeem earlier this month. And it's like having two quarterbacks. As Steve Spurrier said, if you have two quarterbacks, you got no quarterbacks. So looks like they only have one now.
And this is funny, right? It rhymes very, very closely with what we talked about with John Gray and Chad Pike maybe a decade and a half ago. There was only room for one.
It's like Highlander.
There can be only one.
Nadeem had actually come into the job after Kathleen. Kathleen and I think it was Ken Kaplan were doing the co-head job together. Ken Kaplan was kicked up to co-CIO of the entire Blackstone. And so then it became Nadeem and Kathleen. And Nadeem very quickly became the go-to guy on some of the hairier stuff. Do you remember the whole BREIT rescue capital infusion from University of California?
Yeah, which is a tremendous piece of paper for University of California pensioners.
Nadeem was on honeymoon in New Zealand, somewhere like, I think it's the South Island.
Is that where they filmed Avatar?
It looks exactly like that. So Nadeem was on honeymoon there, and then he had to step in and kind of work this deal. His profile's kind of been building up over the last couple of years. And I don't know what happened exactly. A few months ago, Kathleen said she was out. I don't know if she said she was out or she was told to leave, TBD. But that's yet another high-profile Blackstone Cub leaving the Lair.
Just in time to hibernate for winter.
It just comes back to, like, does having two bosses ever work in the long run?